In this program, we shall apply operators, of course, together with variable declarations. We will assign value also because I haven't teach you yet how you will input the values. So we will simply assign. And then we are to apply operators with these calculations which are required in this example number 4, where you are going to calculate the tax. That's 20% of the assigned amount. And then you have the tax amount. You will also have the total amount. After we do the calculation and assigned all the values, we will display all the values needed for this program. All right. So we have already started a new program. I have saved it as sample operators. I'll just remove this one so that you are not going to be disturbed. You can make your screen bigger if you wish to. So I'll just remove these unnecessary things. Okay, first and foremost, how many variables you think we need? How many important variables we think we need? The variables we need will be, of course, we need the product details. It says here, we need the name of the product, the ID, see? It's already specified what name or what variables you need to assign. So you have how many variables according to this requirement? You have product name, you have product ID. 4. You have amount and you have items, okay? So again, we have 4 variables. So let's assign those variables. The first one is product name. What do you think is the data type of this? It should be string, correct? String. So I'll just have P name for product. And then you have product ID. Product ID, let's keep it as integer. So let's have PID. And then you have the amount. What is amount? Amount means Pulus. So what should be the data type of Pulus? It should be double data type. Good. And then you have the amount. And items, Yani, how many products you are going to buy. So let's keep it as integer. So I'll call it as items. Okay, so we have already the variable declaration. So we have completed this step already. We have declared the variable. So this is class, past class. Now next, we have to assign values. So if we are to assign value, going back here, you can already assign value. For example, I would like the product to be iPhone. Can I use iPhone? Do you like iPhone? Yes. Okay. So let's have iPhone 11 Pro. This is just an example. And then product ID. Let's have product ID 1111. Okay. Or I have 453. All right. And then how much is the amount of iPhone 11? Let's say this is already very expensive. Let's say this is 485 reals. Okay. And then how many items, how many iPhone you want to buy? Maybe you want to buy for yourself and you want to buy for your friend. Then I'll make it 2. So do we have already the important variables which were required here? Yes, we already have the product name, product ID, product amount, and how many of this product you are going to buy. And then let's have the next requirement. We are finished now with step 1 and step 2. I can make this numeric. So we have step 1, step 2, and this is step 4. So how many steps we are finishing? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in step 3, so we are now finished with step 1, declaring the variable. Step 2, assigning the value. Now we move on to step 3. In step 3, there are 3 required calculations. What do we need to calculate first? We calculate first the tax. How do we calculate the tax? The tax is to be calculated with as 20% of the amount. So 20% of the amount. In your programming 1, you were taught already how to get 20% of one particular variable. So we can say tax is equal to, how do we get 20% of the amount? So tax is equal to the variable of the amount, multiply it with, it's actually 20 divided by 100. To get 20% of something, you will divide it with 100, or there's easier way with that. For that, you can calculate this, you can divide it. Okay, let's just show. So on the calculator, let's just show how many is 20 divided by 100. This should be 0.20 or 0.2. You see that? So instead of putting a complicated or another sub-calculation in here, you can just multiply it with, according to the calculator, 20 divided by 100 is 0.2 or 0.20. So this should be the formula we will be using. Okay, clear on that? Is this clear? This is going to be the formula we will be using. So what's the first calculation? We will calculate the tax. The tax, which is equal to amount times 20% or 2.0. So we'll have the tax equal to the value of the amount, which is this one, right? Multiply it with 0.2 or 0.20. So 1 is already finished, or 3 tax is already calculated here. Now you see, what error is it giving? Why there's error there? What's wrong? What's the error?
You don't declare the tax.
Very good. We need to declare the variable tax, okay? Tax can be declared as double. You can in fact put here double, so you have the declaration together with the calculation like this one. Declare, but then assign the value with equal sign. Same thing here. Declare, but then assign the value of the tax, correct? So you have put the double there. I don't have anymore the error, okay? Now going back to the requirement, we need the tax amount, which is amount plus the tax. So tax amount or amount tax, let's just follow that. So you have amount tax is equal to, let's go back. What did it say? Amount plus tax. Amount, this is the value of your amount. And then it says plus, let's just calculate it, copy and paste it here, tax. Okay, now I have error again. It's similar to the error I have here a while ago. So let's just copy the data type, same data type. Why do you think I'm using double? Because I have already here decimal point. Therefore, tax will have already decimal point. And if I'm going to calculate and add it with amount, amount is double, and this tax calculated is also double. So amount tax should also be double data type. Okay, clear? Now let's move on. The next calculation is the total amount. The total amount, which is amount tax times the number of items. Amount tax times number of items. Okay, so we'll have now the next one. What is that? The total amount. Can I just use total? So I have to total equal to the amount tax, because this is already the added tax, the amount with the tax, times you multiply it with the number of items. So the same case here, we need to declare it with double. Okay, you need not put these spaces. So any questions so far? You have any question, class? Any question? None. So this is your declare and assign. This is your calculation. So let me just put a label here. What do we do here? This is where you declare and assign value. Okay, this is your calculations or calculate. Okay, and then the last one, what's the last requirement? The last requirement, according to our PowerPoint presentation, is to display all the values. Dikra, hello Dikra, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Dikra, yes, Dikra. What do we use to display all the values? What do you use for you to display all the values?
Here we display strong.
Yeah, what method do we use to display? What do we do now? What's the next step here? How do we display now? What should I do? I will use, what do I use? Anyone can answer? How will I display? Forgotten? Forgot? How will I display?
System out print.
Yes, very good. It's system. All right, system. That out. That print line. You need not type that because it can be showed for you. Or these methods can just come right away because this is very helpful. This NetBeans ID, this ID. Okay, so first we'll display the product name. So let's just put a label so that it can be readable or user-friendly. So product name is iPhone. Let's copy this name and then put it there, semicolon. All right, and then we will also need to display the other details of the product. Let's just copy and paste. Let's paste, paste. So that we paste one time. What's the next one? Product ID. What's our product ID? This will be PID. And then product amount. Let's have the basic amount without the tax. So you will have here your amount. You can display items also if you want, and all of this. Or you can have just the tax. Okay. Put the tax here. I'm leaving the others to be displayed, not to be displayed anymore. And then let me have the last one. Let me have the total amount. Okay, let me just have the total amount. So I have total amount and then display the total here. So let me run that program to show it to you. There you have. You see that? Product ID is iPhone 11 Pro. Product, it's not so visible. I hope you can see it. Can you see it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. So I got, okay. So these are the output. So I have the first print line method here that displays the product name. Second line of output, which is here in line 16. The product ID 453, and then the amount is 485 Omani Rials, and then I have the tax, which is 97. To calculate and to add that, it's going to be 1,116. Why 1,164? Because we need two items, right? We want two, okay? Say I will buy only one here. It should only be, okay, this plus this one, okay? Product plus product amount plus with tax. So you have here your total amount. Your total amount to pay for one iPhone 11 Pro is 582 Rials, okay? What if I want to put here the word Rials? What shall I do? I want to put here total amount 582.0 Omani Rials. Anyone? What will I do?
And
double
real
quote.
money.
Rials. Okay. Rials Omani. Okay. What else I should add? I'm having error. What is my error here? I need to put which symbol? I need to put
Plus
plus symbol. Very good. Abdullah is Fatma Abdullah is always participating. Thank you, Fatma Abdullah. That's how you put Omani Riyals. Let's try this program. There you have, see? Riyals Omani. I'll just put space here after double quote so that I have space here in between this. Yeah, let me try it once more. There you have. Total amount, 582.0 Riyals Omani. Okay? Any question on this program, class? Any question?
No, teacher.
Okay, now I'd like you to try the same program in your computer and then show me the screenshot with your output here. Okay? Show me the screenshot, whoever is having already. Wow, Al Anud had finished. Yeah, thank you, Al Anud. For this one, I'd like you to try now. I'll wait for you. We still have like 25 minutes. 20 minutes. I'll wait 20 minutes. You can put your program here. I'll wait for your solution. I'd like you to try this sample program so that you are finished now with Chapter 2, Part A. Chapter 2, Part A includes tokens, operators, variables, data types, and print line method. So that's our last slide for Chapter 2, Part A. Any question, class? Any question?